What is good, boys? In this video, I'm going to be telling you what life as a high ticket closer is like. So let's just quickly go into, if you don't know what high ticket closing is, basically, you are a salesman who is selling an influencer's coaching or mentorship program. You're going to be taking most likely Zoom calls that are pre-booked for you. All you have to do is show up, be good at sales, close the deal, and that is where your job ends. So you're just going to be being social, talking to people all day long, seeing if this program is the right fit for them, using your sales abilities to get them to come on if they're a little bit hesitant, and that is it. That's where your job ends. You just have to be the salesman for this influencer's coaching or mentorship program. It is really that simple. So, what is life like as a high ticket closer? So, for me, in sales, one very important thing that you're going to need to learn if you get into this is that your self concept is super important. So, staying positive, optimistic, always showing up every day being your best is a very important thing with sales. Sales is very much a mental game. So, the first thing I do in the morning is I cultivate that positivity and optimism. I do that by having a morning routine. So, basically, that is meditation, reading, gratitude journaling, and then I go to the gym. So that's my morning routine. It's very simple. It's 4 steps. Those key things allows me to get super positive. It gets me pumped for the day, and it really just gets me charged up. So where sometimes, you wake up, you're not in the most positive mental state, that is going to be huge in terms of getting you back on the right track, because your self-concept, the thoughts and beliefs that you have about yourself and just how you're feeling as a whole is going to play a huge part in your success as a salesman and as a high ticket closer specifically. So that is one thing that I do every single day. This is not something you have to do, but as a high ticket closer, I would recommend really cultivating that positivity and optimism, improving your self-concept every single day. And I personally improve my self-concept through disciplined acts. That's what I really like to do. Next, what is it actually like closing these deals? So when you do have your schedule that you work, you can set as much time as you want. You're obviously going to have to talk to that influencer in the company you're working with and discuss what's required of you, how many calls you need to take. But me personally, I work about 6 hours of actual calls per day. So that comes out to about 7 to 8 calls. I take 45-minute calls. And basically what happens is during that time, I lock in, I go in front of my computer. You can do this anywhere in the world as long as you have Wi-Fi and you're able to be in a quiet place so that you can actually talk and listen and not have distractions. So that's all that's required in terms of what you need to have and what you need to do in order to take these calls and close the deals. And then you basically just sit down and do what you're trained to do. If you are a good salesman, this is what you know to do. This is your job. It's just to sit down, get social, talk to these people, find their pain points, find their point A, where they're currently at, where they want to get to, their point B, figure out what's holding them back, tie it all together with the solution in your program, and then get that sale, overcome any objections. That's basically all that is entailed. So if you like talking to people and if you're passionate about what you're selling, this shouldn't even feel like a job. High ticket closing is so easy if you're actually passionate about what you're selling. Like if you're a big fitness guy and you're selling a fitness mentorship program, dude, you are going to love this position, and every day it is not going to feel like work. So that is one of the biggest things too, is if you find a role that you are actually in sync with, something that you feel super passionate about, that is a bonus. I mean, maybe don't have such high expectations when you're just getting into it, but that can be the goal for later on, is to sell something that you're passionate about. And basically too, when you're taking these calls, not everyone's going to show up. There's a thing in sales called no-shows. So if you get a no-show, you basically just have, for me it's 45 minutes, a 45-minute free period where you can do whatever you want. If you want to grab a snack, you want to, for me, record some YouTube videos, do some furthering education, do some reading, whatever it is that you want to do during that time, it's completely up to you. So if you had a day where you had 3 no-shows, for me in that situation, that would be like 2 hours and 15 minutes, I believe, of free time whilst I was technically working in that time where I'm locked in and working, right? So that's what high ticket sales is like. You just need to come to these calls. You need to show up being the best version of yourself. You do what you're trained to do and you get these sales. Your job ends once you close that deal and you're going to receive commission. It's usually maybe going to be like 10 to 20% depending on the program price. But let's just say you were selling a $10,000 mentorship program and you get 10% commission. You just made $1,000 for every single deal you close. So if you close 1 or 2 deals, you just made $1,000 to $2,000 for working 6 hours whilst being anywhere in the world. All you had to do was just show up, be the best version of yourself, come to these calls positive, happy, optimistic, befriend this person, talk to them about their problems, see how your program can help them out, and get that sale. So high ticket sales is really one of the best careers I believe that you can get into if you want to make money online. It's really not that stressful. Sales can be hard, there is ups and downs, but like I said, if you're selling something that you're passionate about and you're really looking to help the people that you're speaking to, the job shouldn't even be that difficult, and this can really be a fun long-term career that can allow you to have that life of your dreams where you are traveling the world, making really good money, doing some of the things that you want to, instead of being locked in at a 9 to 5 in like your hometown or something like that. So I would highly recommend trying to break into high ticket sales, even if you're someone like myself who was shy and introverted as a kid. It wasn't until 19 years old that I started to break out of my shell. You can still take on a career in high ticket sales. I've done this. I'm proof that this is possible. I was the most shy and introverted kid in high school. If you asked anyone if they thought I was going to be a salesman, they would have definitely said no, he would suck at that. and here I am. So anyone can get into this. You just have to break down some of those limiting beliefs. If you get a mentor, they're going to really help you piece together these things in terms of being social, how to start the calls, how to befriend people. It doesn't take that much to learn. It's actually quite a simple thing to do. You're just developing your social skills and applying them to a business, sales setting. So that is all. And if you are interested in learning from me and getting my mentorship program, follow me on Instagram, send me a DM, we can talk more about it. And if you're ready to book a call, head over directly to the website and you can book a call with me today. So those are your 2 options. If you are interested in getting a mentorship from me, I can help you out along this process. We have a mentorship program where you can learn and earn. And then we also have job placement where we can get you a job that with an influencer that you would have otherwise never had access to. All right, so if this video provided you with any value, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.